The reason why this project is important is because at low densities, the conch will not spawn. My name is Shanna Lee Thomas. I'm Scientific Officer at the Discovery Bay Marine Lab. We are a teaching and research institution affiliated or owned by the University of the West Indies, Bona. So we are located within the Discovery Bay Special Fishery Conservation. So that's the area behind us here. We have gotten funding from the Jamaica Conservation Partners to essentially breed conch in enclosures. So we currently have 3 pens over here, and we've stocked one with 22 conch. And the aim of the project is to aggregate these conch in one space and to induce spawning within the summer months. So we are trying to pinpoint the exact period in which these conch are forced to reproduce. So generally we know that it's within the summer months, so anywhere between June, July to about September. A conch has different sexes. So you have a male and a female conch, and you can tell them by their reproductive organs. So the male conch has a verge and the female conch has an egg groove. So when they're copulating, the male will extend his verge under the shell of the female. So in a mating position, the males tend to be behind the females. So that's how we can tell if they're mating or not. Sometimes they are just pairing. So they're just close together but not necessarily copulating. And then we also monitor to see if they're feeding or just moving around. So one issue that we are facing currently is that of poaching. So despite being within a protected area, we occasionally encounter fishers who try to remove the conch from the pen. So in the test run of the project, we actually lost 13 conch to poachers. However, with the installation of a light, which is that blue and yellow structure that you're looking at there, as well as our secondary light, which is behind our pump house, we've seen less incidents of poaching. The reason why this project is important is because at low densities, the conch will not spawn. So conch are easily fished by, whether using scuba gear or just snorkeling or freediving, you can literally pick them up from the seafloor. Now, if their numbers fall below a certain number or if the density drops, then they will not reproduce. They're like aggregate spawners. So on average, the numbers need to be between 48 to about 56 conch per hectare. Otherwise, they are spread too far apart and the males cannot detect almost like a scent trail of the female, and they will not spawn. Once they mate within this area, then that will increase the larval supply within the sanctuary. And once that number is up, then we expect that these younger or these juvenile conch will eventually move out into areas where fishers can catch them.